Hello everyone, myself Sowmya, Assistant Professor in CSE ML Department, MLR Institute of Technology. So this is continuation for the previous video. So we have seen input tag with the different options in the previous video. So now we will see the different tags which are available in the form tag in this video. We are discussing about the text area tag, the label tag, select tag, field set tag. Along with this, we will also see some example programs. Text area tag. So generally this will be useful whenever you submit your resume. So of course you'll fill all the details, and along with that he will also ask to paste your resume. So there he will give some text area box. Then you need to paste your content here. Of course your content will be more than 4 or 5 lines. Then automatically the scroll bar will be activated. Now if you scroll this, the content will be displayed. So what's the syntax of text area? So in the text area it is taking two attributes. One is rows and the other one is columns. So how many rows you want to display initially? So with the 4 rows only, the default text area will be created. And columns, that means in the each row, how many characters you want to write. So that is you are allowing only 50 characters. With that width only, the text area will be created. So after 4 rows, will it be accept or not the text? Yes, it will accept. 5th row, 6th row and so on, it will accept the content. But the 5th row will not be visible. If you scroll down, then only it will be visible. So this is a simple example for text area. So text area is a tag of form tag. This is a sub tag in the form tag. So that's why you need to use this tag within the form tag only. So text area, I'm giving 4 rows and 50 columns. I'm giving some statement. Hello students, welcome to web programming class, and some content I'm giving. So 4 rows I'm giving. But if I try to give the 5th row also, yes, it will accept, but it will not display. So we'll check the output once. So this is actually output. We will also check. So along with this 4 lines, I am also giving some other text. 6 lines of text I am giving. Then I am saving. Now if I check the output, so this is the output. So actually here I have given some lines, the space. So that's why it is showing like this. But initially it will show the 4 lines. See, the first line, second line contains text, third line, fourth line, and next if you scroll down, the remaining will also be shown. So everything, the all content will be displayed, but at a time you can see only the 4 rows. So next is label tag. So label tag is used to display the label. That means in the previous program you have given username, password, the name of the fields. So that directly you can give, but instead of that you can also use label tag. So this is the syntax for label tag. So label for. So label for what? This label for HTML. So what is the label you want to display? You want to display the label as HTML. So whatever you are writing after closing this label tag, whatever you are writing, that will be displayed on the web page. And then you are closing your label tag also. For example, I want to show the username. Then how you will write? Label for uname. So for is you can write anything, but actual what you want to display, I want to display user name. Then after that you can close your label. So like this you can write for username. So the first label is HTML, second label is CSS, third label is JavaScript. So now these 3 labels you are creating for radio buttons actually. See, input type is equal to radio, and for radio button we know one condition, the common group name should be there. So if you observe, the name for the first radio button is favorite language, the name for the second radio button is also favorite language, and for the third radio button is also favorite language. So now the output will be like this. So it will create 3 radio buttons, and finally I am creating the submit button also. If you click on the submit, where this form will be redirected, it will be redirected to action_page.php page. So actually PHP page is a server side programming, that is a backend page. So all these things, whenever you click on submit, your results will be redirected to the server. So this is the output here. So next is select tag. So select tag is used to create the drop down list. So you need to select your country. It lists out all the countries. So if you click on the drop down list, it will show all the countries. Then you need to select your country. So at that case, you can use this select tag. So not only that, if you are applying for NPTEL exam or any exam, then you need to choose your exam city where you want to write. So there also it will show the drop down list. If you click on the drop down list, it will show you the list of cities. So this is the syntax here. Select. What is the name of this selection list? So I'm giving the names as cars, and ID also I'm giving. So what is the ID? In the sense, identification of that corresponding field. So generally if you are using only HTML, ID we don't use anywhere much, but if you are linking with this JavaScript, if you are linking HTML with the JavaScript, then you need to access each and every element separately. So how to access each and every element? By using ID only. Why? Because I have two p tags, but I want to access only the first p tag, then I cannot use the tag name there. If I call, I want to access all p elements, then what it will do? I want p element, then what it will do? You have two elements, so that is the output I'll get. But I want only the first p element. How to differentiate them? By providing the ID. So for this the ID is p1, for this the ID is p2. So get the element whose ID is p1. So like that I can ask. So using that ID you can connect with the JavaScript. But now if you are dealing only with the HTML, you don't need to give the ID. So now the select, whenever you use select, okay, the drop down list will be created. But I need to add the options to that. How to add the options? Using option tag. So option value is equal to, the option value is Volvo. So internally it will assign the option name as Volvo, but it will not display anything on the web page. So how to display? After closing this option tag, write the thing which you want to display. So what you want to display? Volvo. This V is capital here, that will be displayed. Then close your option. Then add one more option like that. How many options you want to add? Those many options you can add using the option tag. After adding all the options, simply close the select tag. This is also form tag. So you need to use this within the form tag only. So here, form you're opening, you're giving a label. So label for what? Cars. So I'm giving a text, choose a car, choose a car. Then you're creating a drop down list here. So what is the drop down list name? Cars, and I'm adding 4 options here. Volvo, Saab, Opel, Audi. So all these 4 options will be displayed. So the first value you're adding as Volvo. So by default in the selection list, it will display Volvo only. But if I click on it, it will display all the remaining options also. So once we'll check the output. So this is the output. Choose a car. By default it is showing Volvo. If I click on it, it is showing all other options. Saab. Third one is Opel, and last one is Audi. So next tag is field set tag. So field set tag is to group the related elements. So in my application form, I'll fill the personal details, I'll fill the educational details, I'll fill the experience details, all those details I'll fill. But you need to differentiate them, you need to group them for the better understanding. So you can use the field set tag. So what field set tag will do? It will draw a box around the related elements. If personal details are there, so around the personal details, it will draw a box. If educational details are there, around that, it will create a box. If experience details are there, around that, it will create a box. So like that, you can group them using the field set tag. So the syntax for field set tag is, open the field set tag. This is also form tag. So within form only, you can use this field set tag. So here we have one more tag, lesson tag. So lesson tag is a part of field set tag only. It is used to give the name of that group. So you're grouping your details, but what is the group name? Whether it is personal details, whether it is educational details, that group name you should give. So for that purpose, you are using lesson tag. So lesson, what is the name of that group? The group name is personally. So it is a personal details group. Then you need to close the lesson group, and after that you can write normal form tags. So label for first name, you're creating a text field, last name text field, email ID text field, birthday a date field, and followed by one submit button. So all these details will be kept in a box. And what is that box name? The box name is personal. So this is the output. See what is the heading I have given, the field set element heading I am getting, and it has created a box and the box name is personally. So this name of the box, how you are giving? Using a tag called lesson tag. And now this grouping, this boxing, how you are doing? Using a tag called field set tag. And now whatever the form tags you have given, all those things will be kept in this table. So this is the output for this field set tag. So in this video we discussed about different form tags like label tag, select tag, field set tag, text area tag, and where we are using them, how we are using them, along with the examples also we have seen. Thank you.